Hey guys, Nikki Bubblegum here today. I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice. So have you guys ever just had one of those days where shit just keeps happening and it's like the universe is saying, bitch, stay home. You should probably not do this or whatever because shit just keeps happening, like going wrong kind of shit. So that was kind of my day. I didn't let it ruin my day. I still tried to make the best of it. But let's talk about what happened. There was like car problems. My cough's just been getting worse, and now I'm losing my voice all of a sudden. There was a snake and a squirrel and all kinds of other crazy nonsense, and the loss of a dear, very important thing to me. So let's get into this story. We'll start at midnight and go through now.
So it was at midnight. Matt and Ian were already here with their dog Preston to meet Lily, the brother, or Lily, the sister, for the first time, which I thought would be really exciting because Lily's been doing so much better with other dogs. And then Matt was going to be in town, so I was staying up past my normal bedtime just so I could see them. And then I had work, and it was going to be a Friday, and it was going to be the most fantabulous day ever. Like, I was so bright-eyed and doughy. And then, like, Preston gets here. Lily, of course, was a little standoffish, and then, like, started being a brat, like, a huge fucking brat. Like, trying to eat Preston, and being a jerk, and trying to bite his face, and not wanting to do with anything. She's like, bitch, why you here? Get out of my house. I don't know you. Stop touching my people. Like, she was not having it. So she finally goes to sleep here with me in my room. So it's almost 1 o'clock and I'm already going to bed, and I fall asleep for like 10-15 minutes, and I wake up like coughing to death, and like all I could find is like half a thing of like Robitussin. So I take that, I go back to sleep. I wake up super early at like 5 this morning when I don't clock in until 9:30. And I was just like coughing to death. Finally go back to sleep, finally get out of bed at like 6 something. My brother Matt was in town because he had his orthodontist appointment to get his braces off. So he was getting ready to go do that. I didn't clock into 9:30, so he was going to take my car to his appointment, and then me and Ian were going to walk down to the store so I could get some medicine for my throat or my cough. Sorry. And then pick up some Starbucks before I had to go clock in at work. It was going to be a fun morning. So my apartment connects to HEB parking lot. Like, it's a walking distance. It's not very far. So we decided to walk to HEB. I'm getting medicine, and Ian was getting like hairspray or hygiene products, stuff like that. And so we're in line fixing to check out. Like, I'm next in line to buy my cough medicine and my cough drops, and Matt calls me to tell me my car broke down, and he's stranded in a very bad spot on I-10, which is a major highway for us, and that he was terrified my car was going to be hit by an 18-wheeler. So we're rushing back, don't know what's going on, don't know if the car's out of gas because it's kind of low before he took it, or because this time last year a lot of my electrical systems were going out on my car. So I'm freaking out, leaving to go do that, and keep in mind I have to be at work in like an hour.
So we're on our way to go get my car. And keep in mind it's about a 30-minute drive from where I'm at. And he was going to be late for his orthodontist appointment to get his braces off, and they were already making an exception, so he would have had to reschedule. And they don't even live here. They live in Dallas, which is almost about 5.5, almost 6 hours away. So he was going to leave my key in the glove compartment with my window down, and that made me worry about my car. And he was Ubering over there, so we were trying to get to my car, hoping and praying that it was just gas and nothing more serious for my car. So Fords, I don't know if you know, they don't have a cap, so they have like this weird flap thing, and you have to have a special adapter. And I was like, oh my god, I don't have a special adapter. And luckily YouTube came to the rescue, and it's in your car. They keep it with your spare tire, like all of them have one. So I just had to go find a gas can.
So we finally got a gas can and gas, and had to go all the way down the highway past where we were going to turn all the way back around because we're on this little highway or part of the highway in between San Antonio, kind of going out towards Bernie area. My car is stuck on like a little triangle, like where like an on-ramp comes, like in a little tiny spot next to like a construction sign. Like it's not all that safe, but it could have been in a worse spot considering like a mile up the road and a mile back there's no shoulder at all. Like it's literally 2 lanes squished with like tons of 18-wheelers driving by. So the fact that like my brother managed to get my car there in like one piece, and it could have been way worse. So now we have the gas can, and like this little special adapter is like this little circle filter funnel thing. It's like a quarter size, and it's like this weird cylinder, and it's like this tall. And so it's like this weird little kind of like flimsy plastic. And then I don't know if you know, you can't really buy gas cans that don't have like this long yellow hose with this little thing that you have to push against your car for the gas to go in. So this little flimsy adapter isn't working with this thing, so we have to take it off and slowly try to pour it on. And as we're trying to take off this handle, like literally I am covered in gasoline. Like it's all I can smell, it's all down my arm, it's all on my legs, like it's even in my hair, like fucking covered in gasoline. Like I was so flammable, like I was like worried. It was awful. So my car is able to start able to move it back and forth. I still take it really easy, go fill it up, double check all the other fluids and stuff. And so we get back to the HEB or where we got gas at. Luckily it's right there where my brother's orthodontist appointment is. We drop off Ian's car, who took me over there to get my car, off to my brother, and then we slowly drive back. On our way back, like it's already late. I've already had to call into work because I have no idea if I was going to need to call for roadside assistance, if I was going to need to take it to the Ford dealership, if this was going to be an all-day thing. It was already past the time for to be at work, so I was like, we're already out here. We need to stop and make sure my car's going to like still keep turning on before I go down all this constructed, blocked off, no shoulder having ghetto-ass highway. So we stopped at Starbucks, get a coffee. I luckily had Starbucks reward, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to get my free coffee. This day's going to be better. We're not going to let this ruin it. It's an adventure, okay? We're going to treat it as an adventure, and we're going to make the best of it. Okay, so I got my coffee. I got a venti caramel iced macchiato. My knee's bleeding because at some point, I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I cut my knee. You'd think I was like crawling under my car doing something ridiculous, and I wasn't. I'm so sorry. And so like I'm bleeding, but I have my coffee, my car's kind of running. We're hoping to get back home because it's still like another 30-minute drive back. So by the time I get back home and by the time I shower and stuff, it's already almost 1 o'clock, or 1 or 1:30. It's sometime between 1 and 1:30. So this would be my normal like lunchtime at work. So I've already missed half my day before I even was like home. So it was really good that I was able to like call in, and I never do that, so like something was up. So then we were like, you know what, before they left, we went and got lunch, and I was like, you know what, today I'm not gonna let today be a complete and total horrible day. Oh my god, guys, so I forgot to tell you, before we went to lunch, I had like a couple sips of my coffee. I sat it down on my desk before I went to go wash off this gasoline. And when I went to go get it, before I went into the bathroom, I dropped my coffee and it exploded all over the floor. So I didn't just lose my coffee, which I desperately needed after this hard day, but it was my free Starbucks coffee from my rewards. And that tastes even better just because I didn't pay for it. I earned it with my rewards, and it was gone and on my carpet. And I'm also like to be a little dramatic, so I was like, oh my god, my coffee, what happened? My life is over. And then I then went straight into positive mode and was like, at least it's the same color as my carpet and it's not gonna stain. So then I go and jump in the shower, and like even though like I scrubbed like 3 times, even though I like scrubbed with soap and like the little loofah-y, the squishy thing, like I still smell like gasoline, and like that's not a pleasant smell. And what makes it worse is like I had been like coughing and losing my voice kind of slowly over the last couple of days, but it just got really bad last night. And then like it was just making it worse. It's making like trouble breathing, and then because I drove home with it, like my whole car smelled like gasoline, and like it still smells like gasoline, and like, yeah, not a fun feeling. So like, finally home, car's fine. I still had it checked out that there was nothing else wrong with it, and decided, you know what, that's fine. Like, I'll go make the rest of this day a little better. So I meet up with my friend Kelsey, and we're gonna go swimming because it's kind of warm here now, and make the best
of this day. And so we're swimming. The water's a little cold, but it was really nice, and the sun was really nice. So, like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is, like, me with, like, a tan. This is as tan as I get, guys. And we weren't even out there that long. We're talking, having fun, and, like, I feel something on my hand. So, like, my instant thing is, like, to, like, jerk my hand. Kelsey thinks I'm over here falling, like, somehow drowning, even though I can touch the ground. And then there's this fucking snake in the pool. The snake was crawling on my arm. And, like, first thing I look at is the coloring, because I'm like, oh my god, maybe it's poisonous. We got a lot of poisonous snakes here in Texas. Luckily, it's like this little tiny, like, gray, smoky grayish, silverish kind of snake. It was a little bitty. It's not even big enough to bite us. It's longer than this. It's just my fingers don't go long enough. But its head was too small to bite us. Still freaked out because the bitch was crawling up my arm. Okay, so now at this point, Kelsey is aware that there is a snake in the pool and that it was on me. And she starts freaking out, and it's like, I've never been scared so much of something so small in my entire life. And then thinking that I've seen her get scared of a cockroach, like, that may not be true. But she also has, like, a weird allergy with them or something. I don't know. Anyway, off topic. Snake, pool, crawling at both of us, or slither swimming. I don't know what you call that. Slitherwing? Slitherwimming. Okay, I keep getting distracted. So, now there's this little snake. He's trying to get out of the pool, and I feel really bad. But I don't want to touch him because he was just crawling on me without my permission. So I go and get my chanclas, which are like flip-flops or sandals, if you don't know what that is. These. To try and scoop him out of the pool with one of these, like he's a tortilla. It took a couple tries, but I got him out, and then he just kind of chilled there. Like, you can tell that he's really tired because he's been trying to get out of this pool for a while. And then, so, like, I felt bad for the snake, and I was like, okay, I will save you, snake, but you need to understand, this is my side, this is your side, like, you need to stay in your bubble. And so, like, he was finally laying there flat, and he was just staring at me, and I was like, oh my god, I think he drowned and died anyway. And then, like, I got close to him, and he just kind of kept following me with his little snake head. He was watching me, and I was like, bro, stay over there. Overall, a whole lot of crap happened today, but I didn't let it ruin my day. So I hope you guys liked my video, and please like and subscribe, and have a beautiful day, my beautiful people, before I go completely moot.